So, where exactly do I start this one? Well, let's start on a little bit of a joking but not so joking type note. So, what's going on? I'm on sub 223. This is Virtual Battlegrounds. It's a first-person shooter game with a battle royale type standard to it. It's actually very fun to play. It's a really good game. Now, the reason for today's title, um, on YouTube anyway, is the fact that yesterday was probably just one of, I can't really say my funnest, but probably up there in the ways of one of my funnest live streams so far. Now, the issue with this is the fact that YouTube went ahead and actually banned the video. Oh, I'm getting to that right now. My morning was pretty good until I woke up and realized that YouTube went and banned my video from every country. My last video I made, they banned from every country. Do you know how bad that video was? It was me playing Beat Saber. I mean, I understand, you know, YouTube and music producers, they want their money and stuff like that. But I don't run monetization. I don't make any money off YouTube. I'm not on YouTube for that purpose. For a company to go ahead and dispute the fact that I'm literally just playing songs in a video to try to take all the revenue off that I'm not even getting, I'm not even wanting. Like, you can take it. You can have all the revenue from that video. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can have all of the money from the video. But don't ban my video. Like, don't delete it so that way it's like unwatchable in every single country. Like, yeah, I'm the YouTube police. This is a crime. He's playing music. We don't allow that here. I mean, come on now. It was music. Like, as I said, I'm not making any money off of it. I don't want any money off of it. I don't even care if the company or the owner of the music actually does get any money that the video would make. I don't care. Give it to him. Give it to him. I'm My sole purpose here is just having fun and streaming with you guys. And to pretty much explain it, I enjoy live streaming. Anytime I play a game, I'm live streaming it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so right there in the chat, random dude just made another point. You need 1,000 subs to be eligible for monetization. I can't remember right now if I actually have my subs viewable. You might not be able to see it. I might have turned it off. I can't remember. But I want to say I'm around 179. So I am well over 700 subs away from even being able to make any type of money off of this. And yet, it's just like they come in like the total SWAT team and clack, clack, clack. You know what I'm saying? Just totally take down my video. It's a little bit upsetting. That's why I kind of wanted to rant about this morning. It was something to wake up to that was like, wow, that's a total shocker. Um, it's not like they gave me a any like they gave me like the copyright strike for it, but they didn't actually like affect me in any way. It didn't affect my channel in any way. But it's just the simple fact that all it is me sharing some content. Yesterday in a YouTube video, somebody asked me to play them a custom song on Beat Saber because it was their birthday. And you know what? I did. And it was awesome. It was super fun. And YouTube just went and took a big old right on my day. I woke up this morning like, wow, 2 hour stream of playing Beat Saber. Like, I was sweating with my gaming PC, my headset on, and everything. It was probably somewhere around like 85 degrees in my room, and I was pretty close to naked. But I woke up this morning and that's it. Blocked on every single country. I mean, it's just, it's, I'm not going to continue with it. That's it. I'm just going to move on. But I'll tell you what, YouTube, if you're watching right now, if you guys are watching and you're like, oh yeah, do something else so we can ban another one. I'll tell you right now, guess what? As soon as this game is done, I'm jumping on Beat Saber and I am playing a few more songs, custom songs, and that's how it's going to be. So if you go ahead and take a look down in the description of YouTube, you will find the music owner of these songs and stuff like that. And yeah, that's the reason they're in there now. Now, without me going all, Jason on them and stuff, let's actually go ahead and jump into a game of Virtual Battlegrounds. I do have an idea for this new camera angle, but I don't know if it's a static camera or if it'll stay. Oh, see that? Yeah, all right. That's not gonna work. You're gonna need the third person cam. Question. Yeah, what's up? Let's go ahead and adjust the view a little bit. Bring it down just a little bit. Bring in a little bit more. Drop the height a little bit. What gaming PC should I buy for Quest? It's not particularly the gaming PC itself, it's pretty much the specs. There's certain things you really want to not be cheap on um, when it comes to actually uh, getting a gaming PC. In my case, I actually bought a pre-built. I did not you know, buy anything and build anything. I just bought it from the store as it is, but I did a lot of research. And upon that research, I knew there was certain things that I needed to get and certain things that I could kind of slack on that, weren't so important. Um, the specs on my PC, I'm running a graphics card of an RTX 2060 Super. Truthfully, I run every single game that there is. I did a video actually yesterday about how many games I could play on my Oculus Quest, and it was well over 1,000 games that I could play. Everything from The Walking Dead to this to Beat Saber, obviously, not just native on the Quest. I'm talking about on like Steam VR. Being able to play Beat Saber on Steam VR, do you understand that it wouldn't actually be possible? Oh, yeah, random dude, don't even worry about it, bro. I'm telling you the truth. I know nothing about PCs. I just started doing my research because I had my Oculus Quest and I knew that as soon as I was able to figure out how to do everything, I wanted to be able to run PC VR games. Now, my computer was 1200, but I bought it on sale for around 9. Um, as I said, my graphics card is a RTX 2060 Super. My um, see, I wasn't lying. I don't know much about computers, so I want to say my processor chip is an Intel i7 9700 or a 9400. Um, as for RAM, a lot of people are like, oh, RAM don't matter, you could go low. It depends on what you're doing. Do you understand how many things my computer is actually doing right now? So let me just explain it to you. So my computer is on. It's running Streamlabs. It's running Live, um, Live service. It's running Live Streamer Kit, so I could pick up the chat and see, my chat's like right up here, so it kind of helps my posture. I put it up high, so I have my chat and I have my viewing window of what you guys are actually seeing right now. Like as I'm in the game, I can see exactly what you guys are seeing. So third person cam, mixed view cam, selfie cam. Like I can change all of that. So my computer is running Streamlabs. It is running the Live service, which controls basically my avatar as well as my camera. I'm running Live Streamer Kit, specs and FPS checks, and I would say look for a good graphics card because the graphics card's like the most important thing. A lot of people are like, oh, go with the what is it, the 10 1080 something. It was like the highest end graphics card until they came out with the RTX line, and the RTX line is basically the newer version of those graphics cards. I think it was called a 1080 Ti or something. It's like a $3,000 graphics card. Then they went and made the RTX versions, and they made it like a 2080 Ti. Now that one's still super, super expensive, but the whole RTX line of graphics cards runs better. Ooh, 1050. Uh, that's I'm not gonna lie to you, that's a little low to be running some stuff, Renee. Um, it's I'm not gonna put it down, and I'm not gonna say you can't do it, but I'm gonna tell you your system's probably gonna struggle trying to run it with that graphics card. Anything in the RTX line of graphics cards performs a lot better than the actual TX? See, as I said, I don't know much about computers, but it's the newer line of graphics cards. They just run a lot better for these virtual reality games. As for RAM, as I was saying, my computer is running those three programs as well as running Rechat, um, Rechat and Restream, which is basically the way that I'm streaming right now, and this video is not going directly to YouTube. It's not going to Twitch. It's not going to Mixer. It's going to Rechat. And Rechat is using Restream to send the video out to all the servers at the same time. Rechat, the other part of it, is actually how I'm able to pick up the chat from all three of those services and actually bring it back into one service, which I feed to Live Streamer Kit, which puts the view in my headset. I only have 16 gigabytes of RAM. I personally would like more. Once I have money, I would buy more RAM and I would go up to a 32. I don't think I would need much more than that because I am running everything I want to right now and my system doesn't really have a problem. But in the case that newer updates come out, newer programs get dropped, you're going to be adding things. There's still more things I have that I can't add right now, like Hollow Switch. Hollow Switch is an app on Steam VR, which you can actually go ahead and connect your cell phone, bleep, bleep, to your actual computer. And then when you're playing, you can actually see your text messages or who's calling while you're in the game. Not only can you see it, but you can actually answer the phone and reply to text messages. It's a super awesome app. The only problem is it's only available for Android users right now, and unfortunately, I'm on iOS. But I mean, right there, that's already another program I would be running. So I mean, the computer, you want a good chip for the processor chip, something like an i7 or up if you want to be running a lot of programs like the game while live streaming the game out. Um, the other part of it is some people don't know I'm actually, what are the three things floating in front of you? Um, oh, these are the game satchel packs, I guess you would say. Uh, if I can see right about here. All right, this is where my two rifles go, and then two handguns load right here into the front. And I tried getting rid of that so that way it looks better, but I can't. It looks kind of funny actually when I'm playing and I have like a bunch of guns and stuff like that. So you want a good processor chip. You want a I'm really going to recommend anything in the RTX line of graphics cards. That's where I would say to go. Um, 2050 is a little low to be running some stuff. 2060 they say is somewhat possible. 2070 they say you're good. 2080 you're good, so on and so up. But I'm on a 2060 Super, so I'm on a low version, but it's a souped up version. Can you upgrade PCs that aren't pre-built? Like a PC that you have at your house? I believe you can. Well, actually, yes, you can. The only thing about that is trying to find parts that um, not only actually fit into your PC, but parts that actually work together. That was the reason I was going to build my own computer, and I was doing a lot of research on it. But upon the fact of I would probably have to Best Buy PCs. Yeah, you can buy them pre-built and you can still upgrade them. That's exactly where I got my PC I'm talking about right now from. I was gonna build my own, but when I thought about the money, all right, no problem, crazy potato, get out of here, bro. You gotta go. Um, the only problem, actually, there's not really any problem with pre-built. I don't find anything. Yeah, no problem, man. I don't find anything wrong with it. If you want, I can actually go and try to find my exact model of computer I bought from Best Buy, and I can go ahead and try to put it down in the link description when this video is done. You can upgrade pre-builts. Um, I was gonna build my own, but at the same time, it was like I'm gonna spend so much money on I'm going to spend so much money on parts to try to build a good computer, and then let alone the time and the effort and the hassle of things going wrong. How you doing, Cutie Cake 22? Um, I'd end up doing all that, and then something would go wrong, or I'd end up getting frustrated and basically like quitting the project or trying to find somebody else to build it for me. And that's not the way I wanted to go. With drones and FPV, that's how I started. Just basically buy a bunch of parts, build my own, and figure it out until it works. But with computers, I know it's a little bit more of a process, and I really didn't want to go through the hassle. So I bought a pre-built computer. It is a gaming PC, obviously. As I said, it's around 900 bucks. But I'm on Oculus Quest right now. This is all wireless, you know. I can move. I'm not tethered to anything, and yet I'm running games off Steam VR. So this is the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let me go ahead and get into a game. As I ramble on. Third person cam. Let's push this over a little bit so you can see me. Let's bring the distance in. Hmm. Hey, no problem, man. I don't have tons of knowledge on the subject, but I'm more than willing to help you out on what I did kind of learn as I went through the process of trying to set up and run Steam VR games, especially on an Oculus Quest. So I'm going to do one more thing before I actually jump into a game. I'm going to actually add in my first person view so you guys can actually see what I'm seeing. I know last time I played this, I didn't do that, and I was kind of upset when I won as Donald Trump in the end of the video. Because you didn't actually get to see, like, you saw me kill the guy, but you didn't get to see my view of looking down the gun. It was a little upsetting. Alright, so here, let's, about to give you guys, like, the Grand Theft Auto view, huh? Something like that. And then I'll also, as I said, I'll also hit it up with the selfie cam as well. Let me just go ahead. I need to make a quick adjustment. Alright, so now you guys should be somewhat seeing my personal view. Let me just go ahead and confirm that we are looking pretty good once my hands. Alright, yeah, alright, you guys could see. What do we got going on here? Renee, you got a. Oh, GTX, that was the line. Thank you for letting me know. I knew it was TX, but I forgot the G. GTX 1650. I believe that is like really borderline on the limit of what will perform and what won't, because I know the GTX 1660 Ti, they recently dropped a bunch of prices on because of the new line that came out, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, it's a 1660 and it's a Ti. Oh, let me get that, let me get that." And some people were like, "Oh, well, with my setup, it's not working and it's underperforming." Um, that's that's gonna be right at the limit. If you have a lot of other good PC specs, I would say it probably could work, but don't quote me on that. I'm really I'm gonna hope for you that it works. I'm gonna give you. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I guess it don't track my thumbs in this game. When I close my when I close my fingers, my thumbs close too. I was gonna give you a thumbs up and tell you I hope that it does work for you, but I really can't be 100% certain. My Quest, sadly to say, um, I'm gonna give you the sad face on this one. My Oculus Quest I bought used, and as much as I wish I had a brand new Quest, because if I could, I would buy myself the 128. How did I learn this stuff? I spend a lot of time on YouTube, and I knew about VR, I knew what VR was, and I wanted to get into it. I did everything possible, but I couldn't afford it, so I actually bought mine used off somebody. And I'll tell you the dead honest truth. My girl was like, "Oh, you're gonna go meet somebody off some random app to go buy a headset? What if you don't like it?" I was like, "Well, that's what I'm gonna do, you know?" And I literally drove. I met somebody off Let Go. I met somebody off Let Go, and I wound up just meeting up with him. Gave him some cash. He gave me the headset. I went home. Next morning, my girl woke up. Well, was it worth it? It's like, yes. Oh my goodness. I was missing out for so long. Um, well, I mean, as soon as I learned what I could do on the Oculus Quest, I started on YouTube, and a lot of other people, there's I'll give you a couple people in advice that I was watching right at the time I started getting my Quest, and all these things started becoming possible. Like they came out with the Oculus Link cable. At the same time, Virtual Desktop was finally able to stream games from your PC to your Oculus Quest if you had a good router, which I have a 5 gigahertz router connection. Um, so people like Virtual Reality Oasis, Eric for President, Steve Knows from YouTube, these are all people that I was currently watching right at the time I got my headset and right at the time all these special updates started coming out and more things started becoming possible. Um, so I had to get in on it. I didn't even have a gaming PC when I bought my Oculus Quest. And within 3 weeks of owning my Quest, Virtual Reality Oasis put out a video saying you could play Steam VR games on your Oculus Quest. And I can't remember what I was doing at the time. I could have been like, doing dishes or, walking a dog or something. I just remember stopping exactly what I was doing. I just sat there and I watched that whole video. I was like, all right, so I gotta go buy a computer now. Um, well, I started with the Oculus Touch controllers and like I don't have huge hands, but my hands aren't small in any way, but they fit just enough, just perfectly that I mean, if I do upgrade, which sadly to say I don't really plan on upgrading, I if I did upgrade, it would be something like a Vive, but I didn't have $500 to spend on the Oculus Quest, so there's no way I'm gonna have 1,000 to spend on a Vive. But if I did upgrade, those would be controllers I would want to upgrade to, only to try them out because I'd want to see for myself exactly, how they feel. A lot of people say they're awesome. And with the finger tracking, it's a little bit more intense than the Oculus. They can move individual fingers. Like when you look at my hands right now, I press one button, which is my grip button, and it closes all three of these fingers as well as my thumb. So that's the only finger that stays up, but I'm only pressing one button. So now if I press my trigger, then I close that one finger and all my other fingers are open. Excuse me. Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying, random dude. That index, I mean, $1,000. Like the upgrades from like an Oculus Quest to the index, yes, there is a lot of upgrades. Like um, the pixel ratio, there's a lot more pixels per square eye in the Valve Index than in the Oculus Quest. So it's a little tough to like explain, but if I was looking at if I was looking at this right here, this little button, and this button was actually 4 different pixels on the index, it would be like 30 different pixels. So that white arrow would be like so much clearer. Is that me just, wow, I'm like super jittery or something? I'm amped up, I'm ready to go. Um, but yeah, there is upgrades, amongst, yeah, um, that is, I mean, it's not usually like that. I don't know about, hey, what's up? Newfoundland. Wow, that's what's up. Um, and Canada, how you guys doing? It's sad to see the prices of virtual reality equipment right now. It really does. It seriously like pretty much brings a tear to my eye because seeing the price of stuff like that when it should be nowhere near that cost is like is like a slap in the face kind of to the VR community, because you guys deserve to kind of get in on this and kind of be with what's going on, I should say. And it's so hard for you guys to get in on something like this right now because everybody knows you're stuck at home, you've got nothing else to do. So there's tons and tons of people going out and trying to buy this, and the places that have it, the companies that have it, they're like, "Hey, people want it." A Quest that's usually what retail price around me is from a store that you should be paying if you go and you buy an Oculus Quest and it's a 64 gigabyte, $399. Now you go buy an Oculus Quest 128 gigabyte, $499. $100 more. Why is there people out there right now charging like $900? It's insane. It's insane, especially for an Oculus Quest, a system that should not cost that much. It's a great system. I absolutely love it. It is my favorite VR headset. Even though other ones might be better and more graphic and more pixels per square eye. The Quest, in my opinion, is my favorite headset, and it's just a simple fact of portability. I could go anywhere with this. I've played my Oculus Quest in a parking lot at night around, I think it was like 9 something, 10 o'clock. And the only thing I needed was a spotlight to shine a little bit of light on me. So that way my sensors, my cameras on the outside, the inside out tracking could actually pick up. Why, random dude, that's so weird. Your language is coming in France now. Did something? What the? My son's talking to himself, rolling over in his sleep. That was a little weird. Has it really been 40 minutes and I haven't even jumped into a game yet? Damn. All right, so yeah, let me go ahead and jump into a game because as I said, I did want to play some Beat Sabers too. Wow, so it's already been like over an hour for me. All right, so I'm gonna play one game. And yeah, hey, what's up, Gunny? How you doing, bro? Thanks for joining. I was actually just about to switch up the camera angle and head into a game. Let me go ahead and make sure you guys have some audio here. Actually, I realized this video will probably be shut down as well, so I just need to turn off. Oh, music volume, sweet. See, there we go. I'm so smart. I already turned it off. All right, so we've got the game volume now running. I personally need to hear the game as well, so let me turn on my audio. All right, and we'll go ahead. We'll get into a game. You speak French and English? That's what's up. That's what's up. It was so weird to see it. I was like, did something go wrong with my chat? Was he typing to me in French the whole time and it was working? And then my chat like randomly shut down and I had to actually reopen it back up and I'm like, did it like forget some type of like labeling thing right now? Um if you're trying to run like all the Steam VR games, Renee, like I would say your better chance of using a GTX 1650, your best chance of getting it to work would be using a cable, because trying to wirelessly stream it to your Quest would probably be a little more draining on your system, and it could be a little more taxing in the way of not allowing certain games to run as smoothly as they could. If you're just going and you're just playing one, then if you're just going and you're just playing them, don't worry, I'll turn the game audio back on. Then you'll have a better chance, and you should be fine. But if you're trying to do everything kind of like I'm doing right now, not in the way of petting this person, but more in the way of live streaming the game and wirelessly streaming the game at the same time. Why are you so tall? Dude, he's mad tall compared to me. I'm Jason, bro, and he's like, I swear I should cut him. Make first person bigger? Yeah, sure. Let me go ahead and switch that up real quick. How's something like that? That a little bit better? Oh shit. Guess we're dropping in. Oh man, this ain't good. We dropped in super late. We got one over here at that building, one guy right here. Can I? Oh, I was trying to get the zip line. Did he really just steal my kill? Whoa. Yeah, I think he stole my kill. Damn. Got him. Ah, crap. You know, I said I was gonna turn it back on, and then I totally forgot to. I have no more ammo. This is not cool, because that dude was definitely fighting somebody on the other side. Is Population 1 out yet? Don't even tell me that it's out. I've been waiting for it. I heard it was coming to the Quest. I mean, not to the Quest. I heard it was coming out, and I forget the release date, but I've seriously been waiting for that. Like, if you tell me that that's out right now, I'm gonna be buying it later on today. Oh, hey, no, 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 no. My rifle. Psh. I'm gonna have to check on that then. Because 100% once that game is out, yes, I'll be checking out that game. I'm a pretty big fan of the battle royale type game. I'm mostly first person shooters anyway, so I'm like just inside the zone actually. I have like no ammo. Alright, yeah, check that out for me. Definitely. As I said, Renee, I can't guarantee you, I can't guarantee you that, oh, we're gonna go this way. I can't guarantee you that it won't work, but I can say it might be a little bit of a struggle for your system. Out of all the research I've done, it seems like you kind of want, you don't have to have something new, but you don't really want, if you're using a, come on, get my scope. If you're using a system with a GTX instead of an RTX, you kind of want, did he jump? I think he jumped. Oh, yep. He jumped. He's on that side. Oh, come on. Okay, okay. What was up with that? Oh, crap. Oh, come on. Who was it? Don't even tell me it was that dude over there getting lucky. Only one kill. There's no way it was this dude. That's the only thing. I don't understand why I can't move once I'm dead. I'm gonna have to check out, see if I can, see if I can adjust some of the smoothing as well. I don't know exactly, I don't know exactly how smooth it is for you guys, but trying to hold some of the rifles, especially trying to look down a scope it's not the easiest in this game. I don't know if it's them trying to make it super realistic, but there is a couple of other games that I do feel as though make the experience a little bit easier and a little bit better. Um, but I do absolutely love this game.
Welcome to the lobby, warrior.
Like, this game is just so dope. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even know. I just load my handgun with my handgun. Oh wait, let me holster that real quick. And oh wait, we can't throw a. What am I doing? Can't throw a laser on that one. Only throw it on that one. Video keeps stopping and going. So I'm wondering if it's me or if it's you. As I said, I did only want to run one game of this. Basically, this was just like a quick internet ramble, basically talking about why YouTube should not have taken down my video. But it's all good, you know. What can you do, you know? I mean, I could tell you what I could do. I can not care about making money on YouTube because I quite literally don't. But hey, what do you say? Let's blast off into some Beat Saber. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this one here. I hope you guys did enjoy me ranting about YouTube. Sorry, didn't mean to be the topic of discussion today, but I really had to get it out of my system, you know, to wake up and see like a 2-hour piece of work that I really enjoyed, just kind of be shut down. Yeah, I recommend a game for the future stream. You probably don't like it, but it's a horror game. Hello Puppets. I don't play much horror games. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't own much horror games. Um, I do enjoy a good scare, but I don't personally own a lot of horror games. The only thing I've really tried in the way of horror actually so far is watching like 360 VR horror videos like The Nun and stuff like that on the Oculus Quest. And then as for games, playing stuff like in Pavlov VR, they have like special game modes and stuff like that, different maps that you can download and play. And they have some pretty scary ones of like Michael Myers. That's a good one. It's like this total like pitch dark house, and you'll be in the game with like 10 people, and dude, like you'll be trying to like hide in a corner or in a closet, and Michael is the only one that has weapons, so he'll come through with like 2 knives and he'll start stabbing people all over the place, and that's a pretty scary one. They have another one that was Slender Man. It wasn't graphically as scary, but just the appeal to it was pretty cool. As like that one once again, super dark. Um, it was an awesome stream. There was like 10 of us, and it was the first time I actually played it. So we started off, boom, lights go out. Only thing you have is a flashlight on your hand. So everybody's running around with their flashlights, and we're all trying to stay together. Um, and we wind up in this little barn, and we're all like basically backs against the wall. One dude goes out to look, and just as he goes out, Slender Man comes in, and we're all like, "Oh shit!" We're all tucked against the back door, and as he like turns out, he starts going towards the other guy, and we're like, "Oh, he ain't coming to get us." He turns back and comes in, and he starts freaking eating us up and shit. Oh, it was hysterical. We're all like, "Run!" And then flashlights die. There was 10 of us, and 8 flashlights wound up dying. So only 2 people, 2 freaking people, 1, 2, had flashlights. And it was insane. Everybody's like, yo, I'm following the kid with the flashlight. I'm like, yo, I'm about to ditch y'all, turn this thing off. But as I said, that was today's YouTube rant. I am going to shut this down here. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump on some Beat Saber. You know, I think I want to No, you probably won't get banned. Um, I think I only run. Actually, you're on YouTube. No, you won't get banned. My filters will actually just not allow your comments with like certain words and stuff like that. I have some filters up there, so depending on what the word is that you might type out, it might not show up. Yeah, pretty much. Go for it. I've actually started a live stream, and within 15 seconds of a live stream, somebody tried posting a link to like a porno website in my comments. Dude, it was hysterical. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I was like, well, who would do this? You know what I'm saying? And it was just kind of funny. Like I was on like 15 seconds, and then it was like bling, comment removed. It actually doesn't even show the comment to you guys, and it doesn't say removed. It just won't allow it to go up because the filters will block it. Um, so links from other websites, words as in pretty much you can tag any word you want. Um, you just type in the word, hit enter, and it'll save it into like this file of filters, and go crazy with it. Can the rifle be mounted on something when you're shooting? Um, I Let me see. Um, give me this one. Yes, yes, it can. It will not. It will not go through the object. So I guess in retrospective, if you held it down, yeah, it would actually make it pretty damn accurate. Um, I don't know how well you can see it with the first person view, because the first person is probably the hardest perspective to actually guess what you guys are seeing through the Oculus Quest. But we'll go ahead, we'll set the bar right on the front, and we'll just... Yeah, I'd say it's pretty accurate. Grab me something stupid like the AK that, one-handed does this, and then two-handed does hold it more steady, but it's still got that uprise on it. So I guess we'll try out holding this one down to the table as well. Let me throw a laser on this. And you know what? I'm gonna shoot a certain spot in the wall instead of at him, because once I shoot him a certain amount of times, he'll just fall over. I'm gonna test it if I hold it on the table and point at a certain spot in the wall, how many hits consistently go right in that spot. Yeah, I'd definitely say that answers your question. You can mount it. I wouldn't say on everything though. So I guess it's still an open question, because I can lay it a gunny. Thanks for stopping by the stream, bro. Always enjoy having you. I don't know about mounting it against everything. Oh, well, yeah, you can. You can, but... What was that, 3-round burst? No, we want it. Oh, it's only got semi and burst. No, give me full auto. Yeah, this one's full auto. Alright, so I'll just run this last test real quick. Later, my random dude, my Canadian friend. Glad you could stop by. Yeah, that was definitely pretty accurate. So, mount your rifle against a wall and wipe your enemy out. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm Unsub223. I am shutting down the stream. If you guys want to see some Beat Saber, Well, check it out before it actually gets shut down, because I have a feeling it will. Well, I could tell you for certain it won't last more than tomorrow. If you want to be part of it, make a request for a song. Go ahead, do that. We will be back with that in about 10 minutes. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm Unsub223. As always, I hope you guys have a great day.